Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another live stream by the Option School, where we talk about option trades, option strategies, adjustments every day at 9 p.m. So today's topic: don't chase markets, and again, since tomorrow we have an expiry day, so expiry analysis: what kind of markets do we expect? Although it's very difficult in these kind of markets to expect anything. Hopefully, my voice is audible to all of you. If you can confirm my voice is audible, then we can uh, proceed in the video. Welcome to all of you once again. Okay, thanks, Mr. JP, for confirming that. Okay, voice is audible. So, how was the day today? It was really tough day for most of the traders, and whatever trading style you have. Now, one specific trading style which I will talk about today will definitely face trouble in these kind of whipsaw markets. These today's day was very rough day for most of the traders who are seeing the charts or who are chasing the markets. That is why the title "Don't Chase Markets." I'll show you what do I mean when I say don't chase markets and what kind of uh, bad effects it has on these kind of days. And secondly, again, when you adjust your trades, maybe in these kind of markets, when market is falling, you need to take care of sold puts. So the kind of adjustment you do will totally affect your overall profitability. If you follow one particular style and if you follow other particular style, we will try to compare what is better in these kind of markets. These kind of markets can be really cruel if you are chasing the markets, right? Okay, all of you who are new to the channel, please go ahead and click on that subscribe button, and when you are doing that, click on that bell icon also, so that you get notification whenever we are live. And most of the working days at 9 p.m. we are live. And all the other friends, you know what we need to do. We need to click on that like button, even if you have not yet started the video, right? So all the names I know now, daily viewers, right? Mr. JP, Mr. Shashi Kiran, Mr. Siddharth, Mr. Pradeep, Mr. Gopal, Mr. Rajiv Kamra. Sometimes I feel that okay, whether any new viewers are coming or not to our channel, all of you have, all of us have captured the channel, right? Okay, Mr. Rajiv is saying good evening. P side premiums 11,500 to 750 are same in the 24th and 1st October. How come this? Okay, let's see that. Uh, and Dr. Rajan says today, and Dr. Kadam became uh, super smart by joining super smart as memberships. Very good. Most welcome, Dr. Rajan and Dr. Kadam. And you do bring new viewers also, Mr. Siddharth. That's really good. Okay, because chat is open only for members. Obviously, there are new viewers, and they are also very precious to us. Welcome to them also. Basically, that is why we stop here and we allow viewers to join, and and there are a lot of subscribers. You see, subscriber base is decent enough, but obviously paid members are not that, right? But still, the chats keep us busy, so that's a good thing. But yes, there are a lot of other members also who are watching our videos, which is a good thing, right? Okay, what is Mr. AB credit saying? Nifty was 11,000 in September 2018, 11,000 in September 2019, 11,000 in 20. Oh, good analysis. I don't know whether it was 11,000 in 18 also as well as in 19, but definitely it is very close to 11,000 in 2020, and we have only one day for September month to expire, right? So I don't know how was the day for you today. If you see here what has happened, that's really interesting, and to be honest, for any option seller or whether buyer, these are the days when people who are not having a proper hedge, they get uh, stop losses hit on both the sides, right? So what happened? Market today opened gap up. What was yesterday's close? Okay, yesterday's close was 11,153, and today when market opened, it opened at 11,258. So a very you can say gung ho opening, and markets looking very strong because all the global cues looked very strong that time, and all of us thought that okay, today the markets will recover, and whatever was the fall on Monday and Tuesday, everything will be behind us. And this is the phenomena what we have been seeing for last so many weeks. So many times it has happened that okay, market will fall for a day or two, and then ultimately one big bang upward movement, and then all the fall of previous 2 days, 3 days, 4 days gets very easily covered, and that was what is visible. So you see what happened here. Markets opened pretty high here, and although that was the highest point, but from there onwards there was a bit of a slide, but they really sustained up to this time, almost up to 12 o'clock. Markets sustained at that time. Most of the investors were thinking that okay, since market is now recovering, and we were seeing strong global cues also, and many of them must have created a lot of long positions. Long positions means maybe buying a future, maybe selling of puts, and we could see that okay, a lot of strong data was getting uh, built up into long positions. But what happened after that? You see, from here onwards, it starts going down, right? Now, these are the places. Now, this is the place where most of the people started buying protections, right? I was listening to somebody. He said, "Okay, I'm very safe, and I bought this put as a protection, so at least I will not lose." So this is the method I was talking about, that okay, you are seeing the markets and you are trying to chase the markets. What is happening here? Yesterday market closed at 11,153. Today it opened at 11,258. So all the people who might have shorted markets yesterday must be running here and there for shelter, because market opened almost 100 points up. So maybe they are squaring off their positions, maybe they are creating some long positions in the market, and markets allowed them to do that for almost 3 hours. For almost 3 hours, all those who were yesterday short, market completely frustrated them at all, right? Complete frustration to them that okay, they why they have shorted the markets. These markets are very strong, and all the things are good in India, and all that stories, and then they say okay, this market is not going to go down, because generally what happens, traders do wait for some time, right? Maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We have seen traders falling 5 minutes candles, 15 minutes candles, and then they say it's already 3 hours and nothing is happening. And by the time Europe also opened very strong. It was almost more than 1% plus. I think FTSE was 2% plus. So there was no expectation that okay, this market. But then market started going down. You see what happened from here onwards till 2 o'clock. Even when Europe was open at 2 o'clock, even we were totally surprised. It has taken a big dip. See the low, 11,024. Even from yesterday's closing, it was almost 130 points. At this point, lot of people started buying puts, trying to safeguard their sold puts, right? And then what happened? It recovered almost everything, and ultimately we closed at only negative by 20 points. So if we are trading, seeing the markets that okay, it is going up, let me. So I was listening to somebody. He was saying it's very simple. It's very simple to trade markets. Market is going up, just sell puts. If market is going down, just sell calls. I said, hope market would have been so simple. Conceptually, theoretically, yes, these things are very easy to understand that okay, whenever market is going down, let me sell some calls. Whenever is market going up, let me sell some puts. But do you know these things in advance? A lot of people show you previously data, and then we claim that okay, this is the point where I should have purchased some calls, right? And this is the point where I should have sold some calls, right? So that kind of, I was today trying to see what kind of analysis is done. So I've seen around nine videos, and I was really surprised when people are talking like this, that okay, this is the point where you should have purchased and this is the point where you should have sold. It's very easy. When you do all these things after 3:30, markets are extremely easy. But if you need to do these things from 9:15 to 3:30, nobody knows where the market will go, right? So that's why I said it's very futile to chase the markets. Who can sustain these kind of markets? Only the trader who can wait in this market. So even if market is has gone up by 100 points, still you can wait, and you can only wait when you know whatever positions you have taken, there are some protections on each and every direction. You know that okay, if market stays here, then also there is no issue. If market goes up from here, then also I'm protected. If market goes down from here, then also I'm protected. And maybe yes, I will decide at a later stage what to do with my trades. But as long as movements of 50 to 100 points are there, I am not at all afraid that okay, something really bad will happen to my player. Only those traders who have this kind of a protection, they can survive these kind of markets. If you are a trader that okay, if market go down, I will start buying puts to protect my puts. What will happen when market recovers? Your sold put may be giving you some profit, but your purchase puts will take away much more than that, right? So it really doesn't make sense that okay, when this will happen I will buy production when this. So my request to all of you, I think most of you are pretty safe in today's market also. So my request is, keep your trades very strongly hedged, and keep a space that okay, market can go up by 100 points and it can go down by 100 points also. That means 200 points movement, you should not be doing much with your trades. We should not be very aggressive that okay, it is going down, now it will further go down, let me sell futures. I have seen few of the guys today struggling like anything, and they were trying to hedge their positions by first buying some futures, and then all those futures became their problem. They reversed them, they sold them, and when they sold them, market again reversed and it went up, right? So this is really difficult kind of a, I think very rough market for people who are chasing the markets for doing their trades, and they must have been completely drained out of their energies today. Although if you're an option trader with hedge strategies, maybe you're having an iron counter, maybe you're somebody like JP who is having a combo too, you are relaxed that nothing has happened in the market, right? I don't know what happened to all of our trades. Maybe even in super smart hedge or smart hedge, we have not done much to our trades, right? What is Mr. Modi saying? Absolutely right. Swimming in water is different than learning its theory. Yes, outside swimming pool, you can have 100 strategies, but once you jump into the pool, then only you come to know which strategy works and what doesn't work, and whether you're able to think that time or not, right? Mr. Shubh Ghosh saying we need more likes. Yes, guys, go ahead and click on that like button. And what Mr. JP is saying, most of the price action, oh my god, come volume analysis, traders do just that, aggressively sell call when they are quite sure market will fall and aggressively sell put. Yes, these are the basically people who follow a lot of charts, and based on them they do trading. But one thing about them is they try to close their trades by the end of the day. Sometimes they are into, let's say, 20,000 profit. Sometimes they are into 2 lakhs loss, 5 lakhs profit. So those are the people who will try to close the trades. They may not be working much on positional trades. So maybe that suits their temperament. But these kind of things really do not suit at least me. I really don't know. It can be a flaw with my thought process also. But these kind of markets very difficult to trade if you are trying to do anything on intraday basis. But if you are positional trader, you know that okay, plus minus 1 2%. You should create a trade wherein with this kind of movements you're hardly required to do anything. Even we had a lot of temptation today when markets were around these level to bring some of our calls down, but we held on to the view that okay, since globally markets look strong, we tend to anything, and ultimately we find, if you see historically, today's day was not at all volatile. It was only 20 points difference. So ideally speaking, any option seller, any option trader should not have done any adjustments, right? So these kind of markets we should be extra careful, and that's what I'm saying, that if you have any open positions and you're trying to hedge them by buying with the market or selling with the market, life can be pretty difficult. Now, why these things are happening? I was just reading another article which says that okay, a lot of new traders, as we were discussing yesterday, also are in a habit of selling lot of straddles at the money call, at the money put, and thinking that okay, now these traders have made good amount of money in last 15-16 days when markets were not moving more than 50-60 points up and down. Markets were very range bound, and these traders really got stuck up on Monday and maybe on Tuesday. Now, maybe the market player has also identified that okay, there is a new breed of traders who is trying to do this. So maybe they're trying to disturb them. So sometimes these new traders will win. Sometimes the market operators will win. So there is nothing bad in that. So every now and then we will find there is a new methodology adopted by somebody to make some profit. But when it starts becoming too easy, or when they start becoming too complacent, that is the time when markets show that okay, who is the boss, right? Okay, let us see what is going to happen in expiry. I'll take a 5 seconds break, and this break is to be utilized for having few more likes. Okay, nobody listening to me at all, only 2-3 more likes. Okay, in the end, if you like the video, then like it, not agree to whatever I'm saying, right? Okay, what Mr. Puneet is saying, today in Condor I shifted my position from 11,000 to 10,800, and I was very relaxed. So that's a good kind of an adjustment rather than using protecting that 11,000. It always makes sense that okay, shift the goalpost. Best thing with the option seller is you can always shift the goalpost wherever market is coming. You can again shift the goalpost, and then ultimately market will get tired, and it will never be able to reach that place, right? Mr. JP is saying I have good positions in combo to October month trade. So you are brand ambassador of Combo 2, Mr. JP. So no sweating. So Combo 2, unless and until market really makes a big move, you are not bothered, right? Uh, Sweating is more due to hot weather in Hyderabad. I thought Hyderabad must be very pleasant at this time. Okay. Combo 2 is evergreen. It's giving two opportunity in September. That's that. I'm really happy to see, Mr. Amit, if you're able to implement Combo 2 the way our brand ambassador is able to do that. That's really good. Okay, Mr. Vikas Ratan says please like. Okay, thanks, Mr. Vikas, for that. Okay, let us see what is happening on expiry front. Market have closed at what levels? 11,131. So we can say 11,100 or 11,150. Both are almost, you can say, at the money. So if I say 11,100, 11,100, how much is the premium? 76 rupees on call side, and okay, 28 rupees on port side. So 76 plus 28 is around 104. So 104 up, or even if you see at 11,150, because market is in between, it is 45 and 47, roughly around 90 92 rupees. So almost 100 rupees from whatever is the closing 11,130. That means it takes it to 11,230 on upside, and roughly around 11,000 on downside. So 11,000 to 11,230 is the range. So let us take it 250. So 11,000 to 11,250 should be the range as far as straddle premium is concerned. This is one of the parameter, right? As far as straddle premium is concerned, and again I am saying these premiums, this is based on whatever option sellers are thinking. They may be absolutely wrong. With this kind of analysis, we have seen we are able to sail through last 9 expiries, and most of the time uh, everything worked as per this. So let us see generally what happens when markets become very volatile on Monday and Tuesday. And Wednesday you cannot say it is volatile, because at the end of the day it is only down by 20 points, although 100 points up, 100 points down, right? So generally it is found that, again, I'm saying generally doesn't mean it will always be true. It can be many times wrong also. So whenever markets are extremely volatile Monday and Tuesday and even on Wednesday, expiries can be pretty dull, and we may find that okay, market expiring within a very small range also, right? But if we see otherwise, 11,000, 11,250 on highest open front, yes, thank God, at least 11,000 highest open interest is still there. So it should act as a big support to the market. We are still 130 points away from the market. And on upside, now on upside, if you see purely by actual numbers, it's 45 lakhs at 11,300 and 43 lakhs at 11,200. So 11,200 and 11,300, definitely there is a contest, but purely speaking by numbers, not much of a difference. Only 2 lakh is not much of a difference. So 11,200, 250, this should be the range on the upside, 11,000 on the downside. So this is the range which is given by highest open interest data also. Even if I take 11,000, 11,300 and try to take a average of it, it seems that okay, market should close somewhere close to 11,200. I'm just simply taking a mathematical average maybe of 11,000 and 11,300 is 11,150, right? So 11,150, 11,200 seems to be the range based on whatever all these option sellers are seeing as of now. They are selling or buying because there is this kind of a premium, so they have expectation that okay, this premium will be sufficient enough for them to sail through the expiry. But whichever way, the way we are seeing markets behaving in last 2 3 days, that's really crazy actually, right? And if you see global cues, by the time we started making this video, I think by 8 o'clock, Dow Jones was not at all positive, and although European markets were still okay, they were not negative, right? So again, it all depends what happens to those markets. Sometimes it happens that okay, if those markets are not giving you any clues, so it's only a local factor, and local factor definitely says that our market should be between 11,000 to 11,250, 300, right? This is one part. But if we see closely, if we see in this data what has happened today, although overall market has not gone down much today, market has gone down only by 20 points. So what, but see what has happened, what kind of positions are added. See here, for these 3 4 strikes which are very close to the market, 11 lakh 25,000, 8 lakh 60,000, 17 lakh 19,000, 14 lakh, and even this 8 lakh 65,000. If I say 10 and 14, 24, 24 and 17, 41, 41 and 8, 49, almost 60 lakh positions added on call side. And if you see on put side, hardly anything is there. If you see on next 3 4 strikes on put side, hardly anything is there. So most of the traders are expecting that okay, this market should go down only. And if you're an operator, what will you do? If you are an operator and you are seeing this kind of a data, what will you think and what will you do if you can control the market? Let me know. Let me know in the chat window. This is my fourth trade. That's good. Let's cross 150 likes. Thanks, Mr. Shubhosh. We should definitely cross 150 likes. Already we are 114. Volatility skew. We'll definitely make Puniji exclusive video on volatility skew very soon. We are already working on that. Dow Jones 130 points down. Change in oil call side up to 11 is much higher compared to put side. There would be more resistance to move up. Okay, Mr. Kamal, Mr. Rakshit saying, if I am operator, what I will do, I will definitely take the market up, right? So that is another view that okay, market always have a habit to surprise people. I don't know what will happen because of Dow Jones or news flow, but this data says that okay, most of the market traders have sold calls today. They have sold calls today and with an expectation that okay, this market is very weak and it is going to go down only. And They can be in for a good surprise also, or they can be successful also. It's anybody's game. But definitely this data shows that okay, most of the traders are still thinking that this market will be weak, maybe because market has really recovered after maybe 2:30 or very close to 3 o'clock. So most of them may not have got time to get rid of all these positions, and everybody has gone slightly short in the market. So they can be in for a surprise, but definitely it seems that okay, it may not be that bad a day. I will say today's day was more like an expiry day where market has gone up 100 points and covered erased those 100 points and then gone back 100 points and then erase those fall also and come back to normal. So today's day was totally like an expiry day. So tomorrow's day can be a very dull day also, but not go by these words. Always keep your trades as possible. This is a month end expiry. Month end expiries are always more tricky compared to weekend expiry. So any trades, if you're trying to do the double butterfly or any kind of other trades, the baby butterflies you're trying to do, be very cautious. Do not take much risk. Try to create trades wherein the risk is hardly 5-10 rupees, which can be bearable, right? So still I will say kind of a choppy markets, but still 11,000, 11,300. But what happens, suppose market suddenly tomorrow opens cap up to 11,250 or something, like the way it has open today, definitely it will be a chance to do some kind of a shorting. But don't do that in the current week, do that in the 1st October week, so that we are getting some space. So if market comes to 11,250, 300 levels, definitely makes sense to sell 11.5, 11.6 1st October calls. Let us keep some space, and if market runs away from there also, we have 20 methods to adjust those positions, right? And if we find that okay, markets opening gap down by 100, 150 points, that will be really scary. If markets any time in the day go below 11,000 plus minus, make an I can say 30 points. So if market goes beyond 10,970 or 965, that that definitely signals that okay, there is a huge weakness in the market, and we should be very careful with whatever puts we have sold at that time. Definitely strategies like bear put spread, strategies like calendar spread on put side will safeguard your positions, right? So downside, I don't know for what reasons, somehow a fear has been created, but that fear has not been taken by traders. Why I am saying that? Traders are not at all afraid, because employed volatility is still not increasing. Employed volatility has decreased yesterday also, today also, hardly any difference. So generally, if traders are scared, they will start buying a lot of puts and increase employed volatility. But that is not the phenomenon. That's not happening. That means still people are selling. Still people are selling a lot of puts and a lot of calls, and they're trying to extract a lot of money from the market. So expiry, how it pans out, because I can't see much trades here on the put side. So definitely that scare is there. People are selling more calls, and if I am operator, I would definitely push up the market and uh, take all the money from these calls, and maybe at a later end of the day when all the call sellers have become put sellers, I will again swing the market. So what market has done today, the reversal of that is quite possible on expiry day also, right? Uh, Look forward to a choppy day as wrestling match is on between DI and FS. Very rightly said. It was more like a tug of war today also, and we might expect something like this tomorrow also. But if you see this screen otherwise, if you see this screen, all of you are expert traders. Can you smell some profits in this screen? See this screen very uh, seriously. On the screen, we have an option chain of today, and today it was a extremely rough day. Can you see profits here, or can you see a lot of losses here? Write it in the comment section also. I can see a lot of profits on the screen. I do not know what all of you are thinking. Can you see a lot of profits on the screen? Is that giving you certain ideas what can be done in these kind of markets? I'm really surprised to see this screen at the end of the day. Premiums above 11,700, port side, no. You see, that's irrelevant, Rajiv ji, right? When market is at 11,130, 11,700 is far, far away. But can you see what is happening in these markets? Mm, last series have been great. Good profits reverse. That is in September. It's higher than October. Okay, I'm not answering that. Let us keep it uh, as a top secret. Let me see. Anybody can comment that this screen is showing huge amount of profits. This screen you can sense a lot of profits visible on the screen. Yes, that is Dr. Thirumal. That is experience. If you see, my dear friends, any straddle, maybe from this level also, even from 10,600 level to 11,350 level, any pair you take, if you're a seller, you have made money on both the sides. Use this information in future if possible, right? And what about max pain for tomorrow? Max pain is also showing 11,200, although may not be very relevant because we see huge amount of quantities getting built up, and while calculating max pain, obviously open interest is multiplied. So if huge amount of change in open interest is there, this max pain can definitely change to 11,250, 11,300, or 150 or 100 also. So, but as of now, if you purely see this data, I would say if somebody is controlling the market, it should definitely go to 11,200 at least once in a day, right? And what kind of trading we should be doing? As I said, we should not be a option trader who tries to hedge his position by chasing the market, right? Keep your trades intrinsically well hedged. Or if you are doing naked positions, keep your stop losses very tight, and chances are most of the stop losses will definitely hit, right? Hedging while chasing markets is a bad idea. As somebody was recommending today that okay, if you have sold puts, as market is going down every 100 points, I'm going to buy some puts. That's a really bad idea, because if market recovers from there, all your bought puts will also be giving you a decent amount of loss, unless and until you are really calculating that okay, my sold puts are more in number, my bought puts are less in number. But if you're buying at the money or in the money puts, with this kind of a reversal move, those puts give you huge amount of loss, and your sold puts which are out of the money, which are far away, which are not having much premium, will not be able to give you that kind of premium. So hedging while chasing the markets is not a great idea, at least in these markets. So avoid that, and at least try to hedge your trades in such a way that okay, any move of 2% upside, 2% downside, you are not sweating at all. Yes, if you decide that okay, market has gone up 2%, I need to do something, do that, and ensure that okay, from here, if it goes back, it reverses by 2%, then I am not at all bothered. So that kind of hedging is more useful in these kind of markets. And i'll 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 request all of you, suppose something happens and you still have some 24 September positions and they are losing, maybe I have been discussing with few of the traders today, they still are holding on to some 11,500, 11,400 puts. So hope if market recovers, you can recover your losses, but then don't just throw the towel. Do something, roll over these positions. Rolling over is very good. Yesterday's video also we have given 3 steps: roll over, buy protection, and take the protection money also from the market, right? So don't leave your positions just like that. Roll over whatever is pending, and shift them to October if required, shift them to November, shift them to December, but don't leave your position as it is. Whatever happens to the market, whatever is useful to you, market definitely will give you one, two, three opportunities to get rid of bad trades also. So in these kind of markets, as soon as you're getting some profits, it makes sense to book your profits and keep your position size as low as possible, unless and until markets try to get, you see, stabilize. We need to have few days. We need to have something to look forward that okay, this market is not that bad. Today maybe today morning it was a good news on Reliance and it was holding on to the markets and suddenly a lot of profit booking came and then market went down and then again it recovered. So these kind of markets, hedged positions which are completely hedged, make sense because they give you a lot of time to think and then do the adjustment rather than those impulsive hedgings which will always kill the trades, right? Max Pain, you can just Google it, Mr. Karthikeya. You will find Max Pain as far as Indian market is concerned. Even on Opstra, you find Max Pain. I have given you the screen of Opstra. That's called scalping and not hedging, and scalping can be very punishing also, Mr. Radish, right? These are best markets for making bumper profits. I really do not know. Okay, so if you want to become our gold member, you can participate in live chats. You can become a diamond member. Connect to us on WhatsApp. We reply to all queries from 4 to 6 only. So please ensure that you are writing your queries before 4:30, 5 o'clock. Otherwise, by 5 o'clock after that, it becomes very difficult for our people to reply. Smart hedges, all of you know. And yes, most of you have shifted from smart hedges to super smart hedges. I really do not know till how long we will be keeping smart hedges. That's so nice of you. And some of you are facing problem. I really do not know what kind of problem is that because you need to click on this join button, or you can click on the link given in the description of the video also, and from there you can join. And once you click on this join button, you see you will get a screen something like this where you have uh, four choices. You can become a gold member, diamond member, smart edge, super. If you are already a member, it will give you a upgradation facility also, right? It gives you upgradation. If you want to upgrade, it will give you that kind of a button that okay, you upgrade, and then accordingly you can upgrade. I really don't know whether there is a button for downgrade also. Is my voice audible? What I am saying is the screen is almost frozen, and I'm not seeing any activity from all of you. Is the voice audible? Hopefully it is audible because I think somebody was telling that voice was not audible. It's audible. Okay, okay. Thank you. There are no comments after Mr. Vivek Chandra. So I thought I'm not talking to a wall only. There is nobody who is listening. It's audible. Thanks to all of you for confirming that. Hopefully nobody is facing any problem. Yes, Rupali ma'am is saying while joining Super Smart Edge payment option is great and only can I use net banking. So I don't know. Even for earlier memberships, was net banking available? I really do not know. But there was some message given to us by YouTube that they are allowing some debit cards. Earlier, I think even debit cards were not allowed. I don't think net banking is still available. If somebody can answer Rupali ma'am's question, please tell them because I do not have any experience of uh, this. Right? Extra notes given for each recommended trade adjustment in Super Smart Edge is superb. Thanks, so nice of you, Mr. JP. It helps to learn from a professional trader's mindset. Thanks. So we want to maintain that for every trade we definitely provide our thought process on what and why we are doing that trade to all our Super Smart Edge members, and that was one of the main points. And the main points is that okay, you can join our single strategy workshops at a huge discounts, right? No net banking, rupee cards are not allowed, only credit cards. So Rupali ma'am, you're getting a lot of inputs from all other members, right? I'm not able to get the join button. I really do not know where has the join button gone. So link is given in the description also. Maybe sometimes you need to update your YouTube channel. If it's an old channel, then maybe it's not working. Or maybe if you're not in India, there are certain countries where these join buttons are not. But you're already a member, Mr. Sridhar. So you need to straightway go to a perk. There must be something like see perks. Click on that and you will get an upgradation facility, right? Uh, followed the channel for 2 months. Thanks for sharing. And okay, Ratish, you're saying a new member. Welcome, welcome, Mr. Ratish Kumar. And hopefully you will enjoy the conversation here. And since you're following for so it took us 2 months to bring you here, right? So that's a real hard work we are doing, all of us. Okay, classic roller coaster day. That's good. Only debit and credit cards. So I think debit cards are also accepted as per Dr. Kadam. And are super smart trades requiring intraday adjustment? Not at all. Why? We are not at all believing into intraday, but yes, whenever adjustment is required, one day definitely the adjustment will be definitely required, right? So, but not that okay, today we have taken trade and today we are required to do 3 4 adjustments. We are not doing those kind of trades. Any discount on combo two? You can talk to, you see the numbers which we are given, 958 number. If you have done a workshop, definitely they will offer you some discounts. Debit cards, Visa, Mastercards are doing. So a lot of information, Rupali ma'am, for you. And welcome, Mr. Nalin Sharma. I think you are our workshop participant or upgraded your membership to Super Smart. Great. So all of you joining Super Smart. So I think we should have started it much earlier. How much minimum investment we need for super smart as you may not require any investment. You can use it purely for learning purpose also. Again, I will request here that okay, whatever trades we are giving in smart edge or super smart, we are sharing those trades. If you want, you can do a copy paste. If you don't want, you can do it for a learning and you can see what is happening to the trade, how the adjustment is done, and then the later stage you can start trading of your own also. But generally each of our trade require margin ranging from 60 70,000 to uh, 2,50,000, right? So we always say that okay, if somebody is having whatever capital, you can divide it into four parts, and let's say it's 10 lakhs rupees, so 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. If the trade is given for let's say 70,000 rupees, you can take up three trades. If the trade is given for 1,50,000, maybe you can take two trades. If the trade is given for 2,50,000, you can take only one trade, and accordingly you can do at any given point in time. For smart hedges, we do not keep open more than four trades, and for super smart hedges, we may not keep open more than five trades because ultimately it's the same money which we need to roll here and there. We also do not have that kind of money, right? So uh, that is the way, Kamalji. And more idea is that you need a lot of. So in the workshop, Kamalji, you have seen a lot of strategies how we try to execute those strategies. That is shown with some of our actual trades in the smart hedges, right? How did you upgrade? I really don't know, Mr. Ghosh. What is the problem? There must be some upgrade, but there are so many people who have upgraded, right? And our next workshop, or you can say webinar, 4 o'clock to 7:30 on 27th. That is on calendar spread and double calendar spread. Very interesting strategies. If you're looking for some short-term trades, this can be used as very long-term trades also. But most of the time, I find these are used very effectively as short-term trades. Sometimes they are just intraday kind of a trades. That is why we are not able to share these kind of trades on our platforms also. So if you learn it of your own, it can be really a big advantage. Like last time in iron condor, iron butterfly workshop also, we are saying that okay, many times we create an iron condor and then the required profit comes in only 10 to 12 days. Now for next 15 16 days, it's not necessary that I create iron condor before time and unnecessarily sit on that hot seat. So for those short periods, maybe 15 days, maybe 10 days, what I can do is I can do very short term strategies like calendar spread, like short strangle, which can boost up my profits for my overall capital. Like anything, calendar spreads are, again I say, they are high theta trades. So the theta is very high, and this is what I was trying to point out when I was showing you the option chain, right from almost from 10,700 to 11,600 for almost 900 points. If you see, all the calls and puts which Dr. Thirmal pointed out had given a decent decay. Now, can I get that decay? The best method of capturing that decay is create some calendar spreads at different levels. So what will happen? They will help you to capture these decays very fast. So it can be a short term calendar spread only for 4-5 hours. It can be a calendar spread for 2 days only. So very interesting. I think if you are trading into iron condors and iron butterflies, this is one thing which should be there in your uh, arsenal, right? This is a good tool. And welcome to all of you who have already joined 3rd and 4th October uh, workshop, Pacing Manuals. They need not join this calendar spread because calendar spread definitely is part of that workshop also. And very proudly we say toss well cycle. And hopefully all of you who have attended the workshop, all of you must have initiated toss wealth cycle in your trades. I would say it's my personal request to you, don't miss on that. One thing if you want to do in your trade, definitely set up the ball rolling with toss wealth cycle. Markets have gone down now, so definitely it's an opportunity. You cannot say that okay, I will start doing at 10,000 or 10,500. Start doing it even partially. You will remember me even after 10 years from now if you do that. So don't miss that opportunity. Start doing that. If you had some doubts from last 1 or 2 months, hopefully most of the doubts must have been clear. So start doing that, right? Will you be conducting calendar spread workshop again next month? I want to run but cannot do this. Mr. Rao, definitely we are a commercial organization and we keep on doing this strategies workshop. But what will be the calendar for next month and next month? But definitely maybe by December we will definitely do it again. Right? Last time I think we have done it in June, so now we get an opportunity to do it in September. Right? Thanks for explaining the reason behind the trades adjustments. Really, thanks. So nice of you, Shashikaran. And I know you are a full-time trader. You are somebody like me. I always remember you have left a full-time job and now full-time trader. So there is always, you see, a hunch inside me that okay, you should be very successful. So good that if you are finding it useful, that's really great. Thanks. Right? Anybody willing to join any of our programs, you can contact us at these numbers. Even if you, I think somebody was asking me for combo 2 and all that. Uh, Contact at these numbers. Write to us at info at the options will if you want some more information. Both the numbers are available on WhatsApp also. Right? Do not forget to like the video. Thanks. That okay. At least we are able to get 150 likes, but still uh, we would like to have more likes. Right? And share this video to somebody whom you think it will be useful, and keep writing your comments are right. Comments are basically, you see, what has happened in the video. It's a gist of the video. So whatever comments you write, we try to give answer to most of the comments. And they make the video lively. If there are a lot of comments on the video, then anybody seeing the video even after 2 months, he can see the video and read the comments. Most of the times what I find in many of the videos, comments become much more useful than the actual video. So please do keep on writing your useful comments. Many of you are really very good in writing those comments. And if you have still not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Right. Thanks to all of you. It took me a really long time today. I wanted to complete it in 30 minutes. Sorry for that. But anyway, let us see you tomorrow again, same time, 9 p.m. And be safe. I would love to hear from you that, okay, you have made profits. And that is the best thing. Second best thing is that yes, I have not made any losses. Right. Thanks and wish you all the best for tomorrow's trading. Thank you.